Needed that week off. It's really helped, and I'm ready to actually go stream. So I don't know. I'm just a webcam and I've been using. I just have it there for the show. I guess I don't. I don't even know. I mean, I can use it, but it's an older one. I use it like as a wheel cam. I use my main cam as my We're both Logitechs, but one is only 720, and the one I'm using right now is 1080. So, and plus, one on my second monitor is a lot older. But that's enough yapping because we are officially recording for YouTube. I'm gonna go chronological order. Starting with last Wednesday. I always go right past credits. So, wait 1 second. It's gonna be loud for a second.
The changes it forward. Dono Valenzuela.
Yeah, I forgot to turn on YouTube when I was just messing around. So yeah. Widow Capture. Firefox of Cincinnati versus Miami. It's weird how soccer they put home team first, but don't forget we're servicing mates for Travel Project till September with Mr. St. Jude. So scan the QR code if you're able to donate. I know sometimes, but if you sometimes it's hard to, but if you're able to, that'd be awesome. And it is for mental health.
Enters for an injured Kevin Denke, coupled with MLS second leading scorer in the league's history, Kai Kamara, and of course up top, the red-hot Lionel Messi, paired with Luis Suarez.
I believe this match was already a week ago.
Messi shares the Golden Boot lead with Sam Surridge at the start of play tonight. This is match day 25. Messi, the player of match.
It's also hard to believe Saturday night's match day 27 versus Cincinnati. Or it's 26. I don't know. I think MLS is on 27 and we're on 26. So, while losing house real hurt, 6 points in 7 days. It's good.
It's a lovely bit of skill. It's a good strike. It's heading towards the top corner, but a great save from Ustari. Wonderful save from Ustari. And then get that extra man going forward in the wide areas and getting a 2v1. You just see them doing it again once again.
Here's Yedlin again. Plays it across. Off Valenzuela's leg. Now Evander gives it a go. Saved by Ustari.
I like how special for Steam sponsors special edition Square. It's like really.
Goes around and plays it ahead. Valenzuela fires goal. That was magical from Arellano.
Oh man, I don't get for people or the teams that put goal on their advertisement boards. Like,
we already saw an example of what Arellano can do to Weigand, and he does it again. The more he sees of the ball, the better it is.
Maybe it's not right only just because the Rebels are improved to it. So
but he's been asked to stretch the game, and this is
that's
the reason he's been
for
asked to
reason
stretch the
annoying.
game, because he gets himself on the end of the pass, and it's a wonderful finish. As game plans go, Pat Noonan will be absolutely delighted. Valenzuela stretched
The
the
podcast will be once again a Wednesday podcast. Oh, that bug, even the bug was like, it's too hot. I just want to crawl off this camera lens.
Shooting that's blocked away and out. Chance for Messi looking to score in a 7th straight game. Taken off Robinson's foot. Miami plays ahead. Suarez across. Here's Messi. He has options. Lionel Messi fires left foot. Saves Celentano.
Got love Roman.
You cannot rest on your laurels.
In the last 2 matches, he has 9 saves. 2 of this one, 7 inside his match, which we'll talk about in a few minutes because
And that's 2 for Cincinnati.
it's going to be key during that second match. So it's all on video board and warming up because holy crap, was it hot last Wednesday.
The Brazilian's done it again.
Once again to Buka.
I was
He has been the unsung hero
it was
of
either
the
going to
season. His
pee
run
or
now
refill my
follows
water.
back for a dropping off.
Forget which one it was. I think it was to
Buka.
refill my water.
Eventually when they do, it leaves the space for Evander,
I wish
who
we
is
had
also
one of
in
those
the
water
110
bottle
position.
refill stations so we're
Yes, it's a
closer
little
to
bit
Bailey
fortuitous,
because
but you make your own luck.
I don't know where. I know we have one, just don't know where it is, and I didn't want to miss too much of a match, so I just went to water fountain.
Started the second half just like they started the first half.
Kings Island has some ever like Rifle Tower, so yeah. Now that you're watching this, if you're watching this on YouTube, you're probably gonna get advertisements for it because you know Google listens to everything,
Can they afford to rest players at Red Bulls then? It's such a difficult
just like Alexa.
Good ball by Buka out wide. Here's Ortejano backing up Falcone. His shot saved. The rebound is in. It's Evander.
That was the game winner. Well,
He's been waiting to get 1 versus 1. He gets his opportunity, and he gets the better of Falcone. What he's been waiting for, the shot comes in. Rios Novo has to
I
be
was
better.
kind
It's
of-
as simple
I did-
as that. No questions asked. He has to make sure that Evander doesn't put the ball into the back of the net. But from Evander's side of things, right place, right time, 3-0. But it was all about Orejano getting himself in a position.
in hockey they call it a
to
garbage
isolate
goal. Speaking of
Falcone.
hockey,
Evander, well,
MVP
our
finalists
NHL
a year ago
preview
with Portland.
podcast will
Cincinnati
be
gives this away. Messi in the
6th
18 off the chest,
of October.
fires, and Celentano
Yeah,
with
because the
the
season
save
starts at
to
7.
keep
I don't
it
care.
clean.
The season really starts for me on the 8th. Because that's what Oilers' first game is. And it's about Roberta. So what a beautiful way to start the season with a little bit of hatred. That will tell us real big opening match.
Here's Busquets. Messi gets it back a second time.
And not only is that the opening game for Oilers, it is the home opener. So
With the biggest night of all, and this will result with the team back in the win column. Cincinnati over Miami, 3-0 is your final tonight.
now I find it more weird now that Charlotte got an All-Star game for next season, but they're actually having an All-Star game next season with World Cup. I was 100. I know All-Star game tonight, so I'll make a prediction for that in my future prediction sports. But I was legitimately surprised that with being a World Cup year that we're gonna have a All-Star game. So anyways, once again, Trevor Project donations right there. The fans just gonna blow it.
In that heart of the midfield in this 4-2-3-1 setup for Pablo Mastroeni.
Kevin Denke out for the foreseeable future. Luca Orejano will start the game on the bench. On Tuesday, Wednesday of next week in Austin, Texas, where Bob Wills is still the king. We're underway here. Tremendous pregame. The Hill Air Force Base, the F-35s overhead. Diego.
That was sponsored by.
Had a goal a couple weeks ago. Diogo! He had a goal a couple weeks ago. He had a goal on Wednesday.
Bro was just yapping all match. My mom and I were trying to figure out what the heck Bro was yapping about.
Kalaskin from this is a great punch back through traffic from Celentano. And then quickly on his foot, Diogo.
Good work from Baird. Switch here, Buka. Evander picks his spot, silky smooth into the area. Disrupted by Ojeda. Still there, Angle.
Again, Real Salt Lake can't play through the lines. Evander, he gets his pocket picked from Brian Ojeda. I think there's a deflection right there. I think it comes off Kalaskin.
This is the best road team in MLS. 7 away wins for FC Cincinnati. Had a record 11 last season. Evander on the money for Baird. And there's some openings here for Cincinnati. Switched it over for
Can do
Baird.
Vince right? I can.
Go with Veda carrying that yellow. Now,
I'm just using free trial
Evander
opportunity. I'm not gonna
calls
keep
his
it
own
because
number.
I have to cost money. You know, want to donate personally? That's cool, but eventually I have to donate to a charity project.
It feels like something has
Let's
to be done.
play
Luna,
dirty.
Edge of the 18, Celentano might be the best chance of the game. Galascan has Gozo. Gogo made his run, it was too early. Diego Luna's opened up. Good first touch. Second.
I like how this is under 5 minutes. Like,
Ojeda, RSL keeping
it just was
dead.
one of those matches. I also thought it was gonna be a no draw. I was gonna take a draw.
Underneath. Oh, Agata.
Dropping 2 points instead of dropping 3 points.
City Willie Agata is trying to find the rhythm with the movement from the players around him. And as he hunts, he pulls away from Miles Robinson. Less preferred left foot, but he looks to just swing it off the service from
Off A.
Chuka. Keeps it on the deck, tries to beat the goalkeeper at the near post. Strong save from Celentano. Real Salt Lake is at their most vulnerable in possession.
Some lax defending by Evander allowed Anelli to get through for Agata. Oh, Diogo! It was gaping.
Ah,
That far
That's what
post,
she
but
said.
he couldn't bend it in.
Oh, it's the best form he's been in since coming to Real Salt Lake, and this ball come back from Willie Agata. He decides to take it instead of leaving it for
10-hour
Diego
stream
Luna.
tomorrow.
You can see the body language of Luna.
Never
He
to
felt
YouTube
as though
streaming.
he should have
My
had
actual
that
anniversary was on
opportunity.
Monday, but I was with my mom, so we're gonna celebrate tomorrow.
Russell in the 18 off the knee.
I don't know what game I want to play first, so we're gonna do a wheel side, and then we're gonna do it for every game until we're out of games to play. Right now, the games I have: Little Kitty, Big City, Roblox, Tower Unite, beautiful. We'll talk about later. I think they wanted to win. They think it's gonna be this late, but
Very little celebration as if he was anticipating it.
In the attacking
So.
phase of play, Orejano, he's behind the ball. Anunga gets the ball off his foot, and it's the first touch that sets him up perfectly. Orejano always wants it on his left, and what does he do? Very
I've got to
casually,
get out card
first touch
prediction.
set, already knows, far post, side net, full stretch.
So technically I got it wrong by not
Nothing the goalkeeper
predicting.
can do about it. Off the bench, immediate impact. And once again, Orejano proving to be one of the elites in Major League Soccer.
I know what's funnier, the fact that I didn't make a NASCAR prediction, or if it took me until today to actually did it.
Finding that form again. Bicicleta.
The year in 2024.
Yeah, after stream, I gotta help my dad get the ticket. So I'm gonna do a short stream on Friday because I'm going to a
Luna.
minor league baseball game. Dade Dragons. I really,
Game is over.
man, I've been really
Cincinnati
Cincinnati to drop
straight away win.
points in the final minute stoppage time.
Ends, but
I've
they
been
find a
incredibly
way to
Cincinnati
win
like
games without
just to
his
drop a point.
contribution offensively. Luca
And,
Orejano with the showstopper.
Excuse me, stoppage time. Yeah, that was a decent week of predictions, at least soccer wise. Because score predictions weren't right, but what matters is I got the win predictions right. I don't know. I think I'll go to more like a traditional podcast where it's just the app, but I've kind of liked the style of watching highlights and talking about them. So, yeah. Honestly, thought Messi was gonna score, but I also with all the one goal wins. we've had. That's why I predicted a 2-1 win. And that's why I would say last night, it's Sunday. For Saturday's game. So, sorry, it's the same message. So, yeah, but I'm just kind of used to the 1-goal wins. That's why I predicted 2-1 win to 1-0 win. So, Miami, I was off. But RSL, I nailed perfectly. All right. After all, it's a Motorsports podcast, even though it is on the Wednesday. I used to call this Motorsports Monday, but on Wednesday, but that's way too long. So I'm just gonna I just decided this year to keep it whatever Wednesday. So yeah. After all, this is the Motorsports podcast, so let's get to the Motorsports part. Race in under 30 minutes. Why did it say like that? Race minus for winner. Not getting penalized for avoidable contact, but you know.
Kirkwood trying to make some moves around the outside of Will Power, bunching up down there through turn 1. Everyone through safely. Are they? Little nudge on the wall from Felix Rosenquist, but pretty much everybody through there unscathed, and that's key on lap 1 on the run down now.
It's just cray.
And look at Marcus Armstrong coming from the pole sitter, coming for Colton Herter. Have a look, and Kirkwood is already up and fighting against Alex Palou. Does he get it? He does. That's up to 3rd place for Kyle Kirkwood.
Palou's got a championship to defend as Rahal is having to defend against Will Power there, where Kyle Kirkwood can just go for broke here, and that's what he's trying to do. Townsend, he looked maybe like he was out of line at the start of that race. We'll have to see what race control has to say about that, but so far, no cautions on the first lap.
Yeah, amazing that everybody's made it through so far without any contact that we know.
Yeah,
I like the way Graham Rahal made that move to defend against Will Power. That's a huge start for Graham Rahal. Could be his best race of the season.
Squirrely through the final few turns.
Man, I wonder what Graham Rahal does have to catch a break, because he always seems to good race. When something screws him over, like commits a mistake, a really bizarrely timed caution, something like that, it just stinks.
Tucked up underneath Armstrong's rear wing and going for a move on him on the run down to turn.
I mean,
immediately the man who felt he should have been on pole.
he's a Blue Jackets fan, so.
Position and make it an Andretti 1-2 as Power again has to defend, this time from Marcus Ericsson.
Boy, it looked like Marcus Armstrong.
Remember, kids, you have to be alert on a street circuit.
The break zone can be a little deceiving based on how the racing line normally goes. I wonder what race control might say about the defense from that Canadian liveried car of Marcus Armstrong.
Don't forget, in IndyCar, your defense has to be an offense. You cannot move once the driver behind you has made their move to try and pass you.
Riding on board the Gamebridge Honda.
Yeah, no, blocking is extremely dangerous in IndyCar.
Great job on lap 1, turn
Oh, really, any open wheel series. So I should say IndyCar, Formula One,
in his career last time out in Iowa.
Formula E.
Love to get that 1 or 2 steps better. He was
Oh, Formula E, it's really hard to. So yeah, I was on I had to watch the service on my phone because obviously it's just so important.
get racing.
So I don't know why.
None of those teams think the soft tire is going to last. We'll be watching lap time for these top 3 cars as Colton.
Yeah, I think it was kind of silly to pit after 2 laps. I know for softs are required for 2 laps, but it's like.
We'll watch lap times here, James, to see what the pace is like.
Guys, something really strange is happening. I noticed it earlier. I want to make sure I wasn't dreaming, but the yellow caution lights on the back of the race cars are flashing. The attenuator and the rear wing end fences have red lights that normally, and we see a full course caution. There it is.
And McLaughlin is into the
Well,
wall,
James,
and
because
he's
it was a caution.
I wonder if that was
Ever
secured, or
secure.
if he's just. If he's
Oh,
just-
he.
I'm sure we'll tell from the replay, but to see that wheel just bouncing down.
I like how the first, as soon as I walk in from church,
Normally, it would stay attached.
I'm like, oh, that's caution. As soon as I was loading up TV, because my mom used a smart TV.
This wheel was never on, and there you see the wheel nut coming off the left
In her
rear.
family room, which is so much nicer for a living room because it just, I don't know how, but air works the best in that room. So we were enjoying the nice air conditioning with ceiling fans.
We now have drivers on pit lane. Jack.
So
Just pit. They've gone for a new set of that hard tyre. That was a really clean stop. I'm just also waiting for Kyle Kirkwood. He's also back down pit lane. Really smooth stops by the Andretti duo. Georgia.
Chris Armstrong had a clear pit box getting in because Marcus Ericsson had already pitted. They went from the softs to the hard.
excuse me, I just find it interesting everyone pit so early. I know the tire set lasts long, but
Armstrong gets out second, followed by Kyle Kirkwood.
Now Polo
I think pitting so early costs Colton the win.
again. An excellent restart from the championship leader on the run down towards Prince.
To be honest,
towards the rear. Anyone having a look down there into turn 1? Not quite at this lap.
Colton's really good at low grip, so I just have to just let the drivers drive.
No, my apologies.
On lap 58, you'll see what I'm talking about. If it's on the highlight package, I bookmarked the tweet to show you why Award should have got a penalty.
Good couple of places there has Pato Award. Lovely restart from the
Oh,
McLaren
speaking
man.
of the devil. Oh no, I saw Adidas stuff. Does that mean doing Horatio with messy ads?
Stingray Rob Award was lucky to clear Rob early. Now these guys are going to be all jammed up. Siegel.
This race will have to be moved next year.
And this is where the Colton Herta, Marcus Armstrongs of the world have to be patient.
There was rumors it won't be there, but obviously it's gonna be had to move to Osborne World Cup because
One strategy where the Polo
BMO Stadium is a World Cup stadium, and
is leading on a different strategy.
I mean, it's gonna be hard to host a World Cup when you temporarily close the streets for a racetrack. So, but we'll talk more about World Cup once we get closer to it.
Hanging around 1.5 seconds in one lap.
You guys can talk about World Cup qualifiers next month
DK and Simpson have got to
for
try
Italy
and
because
hold their
USA is
time.
obviously in for hosting. But anyways,
As they
let's get back on
will
topic.
go.
Excuse me.
Knows that he can do about 30 laps on fuel and on this rubber.
Yeah, he's going to look to stretch the
So-
stint as long as possible with Alex Palou as Kevin Simpson and David Malukas go side by
It's
side.
such a good
Simpson with the
race,
advantage.
man.
Pato trying now to put the move on Devlin DiFrancesco.
Surprised he didn't wreck Dev Lidberg to get his spot.
Hanging around as Armstrong gets around.
I'm also surprised with this race ended. This race ended. Caution, I'm surprised he didn't wreck for pace car.
Got to protect your car. If you're one of these fast guys trying to get yourself back to good fortune after kind of unlucky timing with the yellow in the pit stop, you just have to protect your race car. All the while, though, your team is telling you, hey, Alex Palou has opened up a massive gap up front. We got to make some positions up. How do you walk the tightrope? That's the challenge as a driver on the streets.
Now Scott Dixon lining up his teammate Kiffin Simpson, who is on that soft tyre, which we expected to start degrading around lap 7 or 8, and flies past 1. Will he fly past 2? Going for the move on David Malukas as well. Oh, but doesn't give him the room.
I love street circuits. I think IndyCar needs more. Maybe some more ovals, but NASCAR keeps hogging them. Which is why I'm liking to cover NASCAR less and less.
Watching the pace of Rinus VK, it is dropping fast. Malukas has got the head, so VK's on that soft tire, and he's out of tire at this point.
That's why NASCAR is falling off my podium for favorite racing leagues.
Newgarden gets past Simpson.
That and the playoffs and stage racing and all that FPS. But let's focus on IndyCar before we talk about NASCAR.
Here's the problem for Alex Palou. is his team will be watching this and saying, I don't know if we can make this on 2 stops.
Bad news for Palou for sure, but that was a huge move from Schwartzman as Dixon easily by VK, but Schwartzman on the outside of Rossi when he got checked up there, side by side.
And obviously, they have a field data, you know, to know how much show people feel he's burning.
VK dropping like a stone. Newgarden on one side, on the inside is Lundgaard. They both go
Through on a street circuit is bold.
As Newgarden tries to hustle him around the outside, they make contact. That will slow Newgarden down, but VK can't take advantage on tires.
Kind of funny. Newgarden does that all the time, and he couldn't get past when he got a taste of his own medicine.
You absolutely do. Alexander Rossi now inching to get past him as well. Those soft tires.
It's just funny to see on a street circuit. The streets aren't closed, just normal traffic going by during a race.
Alex Palou now knows that he needs to find about 25 seconds over Pato O'Ward on this stint as Rinus VK comes in. That's the gap Palou's going to need to make that extra pit stop now.
And Simpson stays out incredibly.
I think that's a mistake.
They're just losing so much time at this point. It's creating these traffic jams. Herta now going to go by.
I wonder if fuel burn it's worse. Yeah, I don't know. Gosh, it's such a good race.
Rasmussen does 2 in 1 corner.
I mean, sure, Pato got penalized, yes.
Coming thick and fast here in Toronto. Here comes Kyle Kirkwood.
Just saying.
Down into 1 around the slower car of Simpson. A little bump, a little hip check. Stingray Robb has a look as Rahal goes around the outside of Robb. This is wonderful.
Oh, so narrow through there, the canyon that's turn 3, 4, and 5. Rahal just makes it.
Oh, boom!
There goes Christian Rasmussen.
That was obvious caution.
Finally run out.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought we was getting a penalty for that.
We'll try to get that back to the pitch.
I'm guessing because of how tight it was, Race Control deemed it a racing incident, if I could English.
This is exactly what Will Power did last year to his teammate Scott McLaughlin.
So
We go back to green.
Last year to his team.
Caution, this is
Style driving.
I mean,
here's the incident that put us under caution. This is Power on the inside of Rasmussen.
This is exactly what Will Power
maybe we should have penalty. I don't know. I don't know. I just think they just spin a wheel on Race Control for what's penalty, what's not, and let on let them race. Kind of like an MLS ref. They flip a coin for a head, decide if it's a foul or not.
Immediately on DiFrancesco as Kirkwood puts the move on Armstrong.
That was Herta, I believe, putting the move on Armstrong.
I find it funny how
Kyle Kirkwood, it's going to be tough to keep those
the All-Star game is tonight, and yet there's a regular season match Saturday. Like,
As Malukas does exactly the same on Louis Foster. Malukas up to second. Bunching at the rear and Rosenquist once again coming
I don't know. Anyway, so people promote Mid-Ohio also promote this race, so they do a great job of race promotion.
Heavy defensive move there from Ilon.
I mean, if anyone's looking for race advertising, I don't have any advertising experience, but I have ideas. Like minutes ago, I found some ideas, like put billboards in the state where they race, like in the states touching them, like put Mid-Ohio ads in Indiana, Kentucky, Pennsylvania, Michigan. Excuse me. The tri-state area. Wow, I just need to talk to Doofenshmirtz, which I keep saying I'm watching. Anyways, we'll talk about that later. Yeah, I'm kind of.
Rushing the wall on the run down to 3 for Colton Herta, and that is Devlin DiFrancesco, the local boy, dispatched.
Based on last year's surprise voting and penalty, but I honestly don't. I didn't agree with penalty last year. I'm glad they get one this year because that was just a racing incident. Yeah, like, look, they just really have traffic going by.
Oh, wow. And you know what? He was up to just lightly brushing the wall, but it looked like
I like how, just like up down here in the States, up in Canada, Mass Street States are Bronx. It's like in Indiana, it's Ohio Street, it's Michigan Street.
caution. I wonder if somebody touched the wall earlier and created a seam there that wasn't there the rest of the weekend.
Honestly, find out.
Look how much debris is thrown across the front straight as a result of that. This will be a lengthy cleanup.
Who were the cars that dove in when they saw Rossi? It looks like that was Pato O'Ward and Robert Schwartzman. And
Is this where Fox went? Lol, we're gonna miss a restart.
Might be sitting real pretty.
I know Fox missed a restart. I just don't remember which one they missed.
Because I think Pato O'Ward now can make it on one more stop. So when everybody pits under caution, this guy.
That was my exact concern with Fox, because they've done some really weird stuff with NASCAR. So.
You are P1 on cars that can just push to the end with one more stop.
Gonna be wild right here.
It is gonna be wild.
Oh! Alex Palou is staying out. Scott Dixon stays out with him. Everyone else is.
This was obviously an obvious avoidable contact penalty. Mikhail Kirk slips. I pick Kirkwood to win, and he gets wrecked on pit. I like how the fast talk. I was like, at least he actually had his phone right. When people hold their phone like this, taking photos, it annoys the crap out of me. It's like, do you watch your TV like this? No, watch your TV like this. So hold it like this. All right, rant's over. But
until the very last second, they were planning on Palou coming in. He was asking, how long do I need to go on the softs?
I like how
stay out at the very last second.
I like how they told him to stay out last second. They should have told him opposite Palou. I noticed how there's no audio because they missed for restart.
We're back to green and immediately back to full course caution here at Toronto.
I thought it was just gonna be red flag for a second. Because I didn't think they were able to squeeze cars through there. I thought like safety trucks were gonna have to.
See with Armstrong getting checked up, Siegel made some contact, so some of the cars that didn't have to stop there may
I think if
damage.
Kyle Kirkwood, lucky, just got by.
Now they pull the pin, and Kevin's standing by.
I like how pit is just a parking lot. So.
Dixon is up around the bend. Palou is in pit out. This is the soft set for Alex Palou, and he will beat out Dixon, who is also on softs.
As VK squirrels.
I feel like Palou's strategists slide him down. I think they took some advice from Andretti strategists. So. See, Pato can't pass even clearly, but he chose not to later on the race. So.
Power's going with Pato though. Power trying to take the position back as Daly has a look up the inside.
Like,
Kevin Simpson going too wide, and we sit now with
like right here, I mean, that's a penalty.
Now Power's in the wall.
That is a penalty all day, every day.
Too wide there unless you're both willing to play ball. And Pato was not willing to give an inch. Elbows out. Power gets it going again under his own steam. So we
Palmer will get him, trust me.
But that was
He ruined it.
Pretty strong. More problems for Team Penske. Unreal.
This is where F1 has spread the rules in IndyCar. That is a 5 second. That should be at least a 5 second penalty. Well, I guess it'd be a drive-through IndyCar with avoidable contact, but in F1, that'd been a 5 second penalty for causing a collision. I'm sorry, there's just like. Like.
His own steam. So to give right there unless Power's in the going too wide. We're trying to take the position back as Daly has a look up the inside of Kevin Simpson.
Look, that's Power's corner.
Going too wide, and we sit now with the.
He didn't even try to avoid it.
Power's in the wall.
That is a penalty all day, every day. You call me biased because I'm a Power fan, but that's a penalty all day, every day.
Elbows out. Power gets it going again under his own steam, so we avoid a full course caution. But that was
pretty strong. More problems for Team Penske. Unreal how this event is playing out for them. But back up front, O'Ward now on the charge. You see his teammate Lundgaard there. Big defense as Armstrong dives into the pits.
Look at the three Andretti's driving with purpose. It's Ericsson, Herta, and Kirkwood, who has managed to get himself through and pass. And now Pato takes the look up the inside of Daly. Pato O'Ward.
He passed clean. I don't know why he couldn't pass road clean.
Moves on show. Pato is pouncing at every opportunity.
He's like Sam Bennett of IndyCar.
From the McLaren man who
Dirty.
knows he needs track position, knows he needs to use these
In my
tracks
opinion,
to get past
I'm
those
not a
safety
driver.
rules.
Okay, he's nowhere to will.
This is inch perfect from Pato O'Ward as Palou tries to get past Louis Foster, but the rookie will not give him an inch.
Palou's got to be so careful right now to just protect his race car. He finally gets by Foster right there. Now
See,
Dixon
Palou knows how to
has
pass
the
cleanly.
on the rookie.
At this point, those softs on the two Ganassi cars are going to be better. You are going to have more grip, and you need to sort of make hay while the sun shines, because we know that about 10 laps into this stint, it's going to go a bit sideways.
So yeah,
His left rear is damaged. Foster got into the wall. Dixon was able to get by. Pato O'Ward head down again. Two cars separate him between where he is and the lead.
Back in turn one, back in his favorite spot. And
honestly, I don't think I should. I think I should be another penalty.
Surely Renus is going to come in now.
Because honestly, I think the current should denote track limits.
O'Ward stays out. Jackie's coming
So
He is coming to me, and he's just literally
in
stopped on his
F1,
fast
it's
left
track
side.
limits.
Shell fuel
If you see the blue line, that's for full track limits.
He's a strategist on this car, and he is known for
If
being a
you
bit of a
if you
magician
see
when races
during F1, you see blue line, the fall tires go over that blue line. That's a track extinction penalty. I also think that was going over. That was an off-track pass.
Watch out for lockup.
It's a street circuit. It's supposed to be tight. It's supposed to be narrow.
Work for Dixon on Palou. That was going a lap
When F1 races street circuit, you'll see a red line. That is for a street, where it's with a track limit system wall. They have track limits, so I know IndyCar does, but I also think sometimes they can get better at enforcing track limits. But
Iowa was beating Joseph Newgarden on his in lap.
so yeah, my kitty shoots some water.
So fast with his hands, he can manage these bumps at Toronto so well.
I know who it rates today. My usual post-podcast rate is off today. He takes Wednesdays and Thursdays off. He streams Sundays or Fridays through Tuesday. So that's why he's my usual Monday raid. But you know. Such a big stretch. I was off Monday. I'll be off next Monday. I'll be back Wednesday podcast this week. Next 2 weeks. Last 2, wow, I can English, but I was hoping VK could win. I mean, it basically was for lead when everyone cycled through because. Excuse me. Andretti screwed over Colton in his strategy.
Because he came in for his final pit stop. Here he is, the full crew going to work down there on pit lane. Oh no! And that's the rear right wasn't fully attached.
The outside rear tire changer had a difficult time placing the wheel and tire initially, and
that's a front tire changer. He's the one that always makes sure traffic's good and he gets his thing to go. That's just on his pit crew.
He makes it back onto the track, squeezes Alex Palou through 4, who then makes it through at 5, and then the two make contact again. Will Power and Felix Rosenqvist, and it was those two who made contact that did the damage to his front wing in the first place.
I feel like both. I hope they do an Aussie car again this weekend. I know it's possible, but we ran it because it was a success of a concert. Unfortunately, more ways than one. But I think IndyCar should make a diecast of that and give all the proceeds to a charities Aussie last concert donated to.
he sees his
Uh-oh.
boy Rinus VK sitting in second and driving towards a podium.
For obvious reasons, local racing is local racing is just bleh. I've been playing a lot of Aussie.
Dale, you're so good with strategy. What are you seeing that sometimes other people aren't?
Strategy evolves, you know that. So this one's been crazy with
Dill's like, bro, I'm on TV. I'm not gonna give away my strategy.
He had a unique strategy, but it didn't work out for him. So this was kind of a toss-up.
I feel like him saying strategy evolves is his way of saying,
Well, good luck for the rest of the race, boss.
I'm not gonna give you it, Jack.
And a guy who is renowned in this championship for finding talent.
4 cautions, 5 leaders, 6 lead changes. 227 cars running, 88.27 average speed. This racer is so good. Probably award-winning because he should have been penalized twice, one for avoidable contact, the other one for leaving track and gaining an advantage. Wow, I just have an F1 term. So,
I'll have that position, and I'll get Alex Palou as well.
Alex Palou's going to have dirt and rubber all over his tires for the next couple of
see how respectfully Palou races people.
That was close stuff, and now Will Power slides wide and lets Rosenquist
Excuse me, I know not only it's about a championship, but even if it wasn't in the championship league, I just think Palou's a very legitimate racer.
Ahead of him and trying to get onto the back of Scott Dixon.
It's just awesome to see how he's just enjoying family time in victory lane. Like,
got fresh tires.
it's just awesome. Anyways, great race. I think this is probably one of the top races of the year.
Here he comes on Daly.
On the inside, on the run down to 3, already well past Connor Daly, as Malukas now to the outside of Lundgaard. Will need Lundgaard to give him some space, and he doesn't.
See, that's how you make contact without crossing the line.
Look how racy Malukas is. Tries to look around the outside at 5, and there is absolutely no way.
You didn't force someone to the wall.
For 12th, 11th, you know, this is absolutely.
I mean,
elbows out,
points are
no
points.
holding back with 10 to go here in Toronto, but Palou has got to be smart about this. Pato O'Ward is second in the
Palou's-
championship. He is leading this race.
I don't think Award's going to catch him, thankfully.
He's already losing a massive chunk of points in the title race. He has to finish this race. Just bring it home with 10 to go.
You can never take your eyes away from an IndyCar race. Doesn't matter if it's a battle for the lead or a battle for 12th. You are going to see drivers with their elbows out, giving it their all until that advantage.
I don't know just price money for what F1 does it for championship points.
Contact and there's a touch on the wing as we run down still into turn 3. Malukas gets past Lundgaard, goes around Daly, and little Dave is on.
It's such good racing. I can't wait to Toronto next year. It's obviously on my bucket list to go to, but obviously, as I said earlier, because of World Cup, they're gonna have to move the date of the race. So,
You can tell Alex Palou, I think, has backed up his aggression a little bit on that last lap. It was a little too close for comfort when Lundgaard.
Lowe's one thinking, no thanks. I will take for points. Thank you very much.
Look to have maybe a little less contested run, possibly on the back straightaway, or maybe even into turn 1 right now.
9 to go, and Palou looking fighty, tucked up behind Lundgaard. Will he make the move, or will he hold steady and think about the title, think about the points? Just take it home easy as Power gets up on the inside of Rosenquist, who is struggling, and frankly, I don't know how he's held on as long as he has in this race with that front wing in the state that it is in.
Because he's a good driver. In my opinion, these are the world's best drivers. I know it could be biased wearing an IndyCar shirt, but I think it was IndyCar, then F1. I thought that was going to be a caution there. Excuse me.
This is a Norwegian rally. Sideways.
I think it's tracing a caution, but you know, sometimes that happens.
Rally cross, you know, when there's multiple cars on track and you're door to door, that's the amount of contact we've seen out of the 7 so far today. It's unreal.
I mean, I think Christian's learned a lot from his dad, Henrik, who was a European rally champion back at home. Knows all about that kind of driving. Now Palou has the look at Daly, and now Palou gets through. Power will try to do the same. And Daly's been hanging on, and Unfortunate for Connor to be dropping back, but when you're coming up against the likes of Below and now Power around the outside, and has it done. Under braking already. Armstrong looking at Lundgaard. That's very late on the brakes. They're going to touch, and they do.
I mean, the last 3 laps from Lundgaard have been just insane. He's getting pushed out of the way. He's fighting back.
Yellow.
Oh, and we have
and Rosenquist.
And that is down at turn.
And that is how race ended.
That might be all she wrote.
I don't think you're wrong.
2 to go now. He's crossed the line.
And what a sigh of relief for Kyffin Simpson. He had just made a little bit of a bobble there in the S's in the final few corners.
Oh.
And as the caution is out, it'll be
Disappointing race for Herta. Disappointing race for Will.
Unless they can get themselves going. And even if they do get themselves going, I think you're right, Hinch. That may be it. Oh, and Rosie, it's just that front wing has been hanging on by a thread all race. I can't believe that Rosenquist actually managed to take it as far as he did.
I think it was a mistake on the power. Let's listen.
It looks like he lost the front end.
Yeah, there was no way.
This weekend, and Pato Award said that this was one of his
Seagull could avoid that.
His previous races couldn't have gone much worse. This morning, team boss Zach Brown said, "I believe in miracles." Pato said they turned the car upside down.
Oh, they're gonna need him to catch Pillow. Pillow still has basically 2 race. Well, a 1 point. Well, he still has just under 2 race lead. Excuse me.
And he will do so, having got his elbows out and given us the old Pato. Victory for Pato Award.
I like the new IndyCar Championship banner. 2500 winner banner. But I think an old one ad for Borg Warner hit, so.
Wow, we go down to Kevin with a race winner, Pato Award.
I wonder if Zach's gonna, yeah, for IndyCar race this week or F1 race this week. Probably F1.
This has not been one of your most successful tracks. Did you
Because
see
he's
this one
McLaren
coming
global, but you know.
I can't say I saw this one coming today, but I was feeling so good on the prime tire all weekend, really. You know, we were just struggling a bit to just get the alternate to work in qualifying, and sadly that's the one you need to transfer. But I knew I had a great car under me to race with, and the guys nailed it on the strategy. You know, thank you to Team Chevy and all the guys and gals at our McLaren. This number 5 was definitely one that we knew that we had. We just keep making our Sundays a little bit difficult, but before warm-up today, there was a bird that dropped a load on the car, and one of my guys, my outside front actually, and I said, "That's a living myth. That's going to be a good day today," and it was. So no, I'm stoked for everybody, and just I would never expect to have gotten this much better in Toronto, because it's been the most challenging track and circuit for us in the past.
Up next, it's the IndyCar Grand Prix of Monterey, Sunday, July 27th at 3 p.m. Eastern on Fox.
West Coast. Okay, Coast. Yeah, but alright. Let's do Forever Motorsports part. And let's go to NASCAR.
Good afternoon from Dover, Delaware. NASCAR on TNT live at the Monster Mile.
Excuse me.
Start your engine!
Don't know. Okay, that's gotta be a penalty. Not having your helmet on by the command time. I don't know how it's not a penalty. So I missed the start race because I was watching post-race.
Still there, door.
So. Oh, look, I was smoked for a pyro.
Looks really good around 1 and 2. Saw Bubba Wallace still on top of 3 wide.
You know, it's good.
Spots early in turn 1.
You know, when smoke lingers, she knows it's a good pyrotechnic show.
Bell shoots up to third, and it's Chase Briscoe who jumps to front of Chase Elliott for the race lead.
I believe they're going to have to go to work on this 88. Let's take a look. Yeah, this was in turn 3 and 4, and you see the car shoot straight up the racetrack. Just no grip, no comfort, no confidence in that race car. Could be on the racetrack a little bit with the right front and the right side of the splitter.
Needs to pit, there is a problem.
Needs to pit, there's a problem. It's going to block low. So that 9's got a little speed in this second groove.
Yeah, I found a really stupid update to AC Season Challenge. Instead of giving the driver money, the team owner gets some money.
Knowing you're coming to a comp yellow, knowing you're going to get tires put on this car, you may reset exactly how early you're able to get up to the second or third groove on the next.
This competition yellow because qualifying and practice got rained out.
Smartly in the groove where it's going to conserve the tire the best.
So.
Chase Elliott had his hands full for a bit with lap traffic and Christopher Bell, but he's going to pull away. See if he can get around Nemechek here. He cannot. Nemechek stays on the lead lap. Chase Elliott is able to win the stage. Bell is away. You can't speed. Don't want to have any miscues. And there you see it. Look at this.
Chase Elliott, it's pit crew pulled Colton Herta on us because of why not? Chase Elliott's pit crew channel for Colton Herta pit crew.
He's going to be in front. Let's see.
So.
Pit stop clean. Comes to the left side. Jack up. Is it a hit? Oh, you see the jack gets spit out. So what happens is the plate doesn't go all the way under the jack post. The weight of the car just squeezes it out. Does a nice job recovering. No loose wheels, but the damage is done. But in the cycle of cars that have pitted, it is Denny Hamlin who's going to lead the way. You know, roughly somewhere around the, fighting to keep himself on the lead lap.
So yeah, like I said, the channel for enter Colton Herta pit crew fair. So.
20's clear now. The 11 has to try to get around Ty Dillon. Marty, what you got on the 11?
Yeah.
Denny Hamlin's going to be very kind trying to get around Ty Dillon. Here's how he thought Ty Dillon raced him when he was in the lead a moment ago.
Oh, Denny Hamlin's such a prick.
Denny Hamlin was not very happy with the way the 10 raced him, Junior, and you mentioned it. The 10's air was just killing Denny Hamlin back there while he had the lead.
One more lap in the stage. Christopher Bell able to get the lead away from Denny Hamlin after a green flag cycle. And since that time, he has stretched his advantage. As good a day as we've seen him have here at Dover in a Cup car. Stage 2 goes to...
I don't know how, like, too many people watch this race. I literally... Oh, I don't know if it's because it's tired, but I literally fell asleep during the race.
Yeah, not decided up here. Oh, the 20 around.
There goes Bell. Can he hang on to it?
Hold
coming
on,
down the racetrack. A lot of cars coming.
Hold the brake. Okay.
First caution for incident today. It comes on a restart in the final stage, and it involves the man that was leading this thing, Christopher Bell.
This side's definitely flat spotted.
Yeah, I don't know that there's any contact at all. It's so strange the car just turned sideways.
Probably just cold tires.
Come around really quick.
Underbody's fine, or better than all of these jokers.
Yeah, I mean,
so we can get back up in there into the top 5, not a problem. Nice and smooth. Take
it was just cold tires. Caught him out. Big caution for moisture.
Massive break for Christopher Bell. Unbelievable call to run long. Remember, he spun leading, so he was out there on old tires. Just we were waiting for him to pit. Bell and Dillon had yet to pit.
It was kind of like Mini 500. It was just on and off showers.
Restart 57 laps to go.
But unlike this race, Mini 500 did not have to be red flagged. Because when it rained, and with under 20 to go, it absolutely poured. I mean, they kept showing aerial shots, so you could see the rain shaft. You could see the rain coming. So I knew that it was gonna pour when, the rain came. So.
Keep in mind, 2 tires on that 9 car, and I was wrong. I had Dillon on old tires. That's incorrect. Only car on old tires is Hamlin.
Yeah, no.
Chase on 2. The rest was 4.
Ian Hamlin, Joe Gibbs Racing teammates 1-2. We'll see if C. Bell can break through.
I think the sun coming out after the rain passed over really helped NASCAR drive the track. The reason we don't have lights at Dover is because people live near the track, which if the track was there first, why would you move here? It's probably some kind of weird noise ordinance thing. I was used to Google Earth to see what came first. Probably the track.
Better do it quickly because Christopher Bell is coming. Question is, do the older tires of the 11 shut off a little quicker, right? 10 laps older, they haven't seemed to be worse, but is there a second wave of fall off to these older tires?
Then another constant voice, sure.
Yeah, the one car on the back straightaway.
I knew it was gonna rain. I'm sorry, I forgot. It was Watermelon Man.
That weather is not here yet. This isn't a caution for weather. NASCAR is going to check the track and open pit road.
Denny loves Dover, but he didn't need drama, and he's going to get a little bit of it here. Bringing the cars, as Steve said.
I mean, we're getting caution regardless because it'll be from. Well, maybe I don't know. Maybe if we see it.
We can get it dried and a little bit of it. Denny loves Dover.
I don't know. Maybe we could have stayed green a little longer. But I'm just glad they didn't call for race. They did everything they could to, Denny run. I just. But that's such a beautiful pace car. I mean, look how beautiful the sunshine was after the rain. We even got a rainbow doing this just on an hour rain delay. So,
Still three out back.
Oh, he gets loose. He spins.
There goes Bell again. Second time.
And Bell just had a bad race. Fortunately, Byron was in it.
Big contact for Noah down the front straightaway.
We've seen some huge crashes along the front straightaway here at Dover over the years.
I just feel like there was something wrong with the 20 setup because it just kept spinning out on its own. So,
kind of a chain reaction. And then the 4 comes off the wall to get the 24, who was actually kind of in front of him.
I feel like Bell checked up, trying not to get his teammate, and then it just got him loose, and then some drivers just had nowhere to go. So we went to Dover overtime. I wish on the score pylon we would put what overtime it is, like in Slick Ball Sports. I know it's not as. Oh no, never mind. This was regular.
There's the caution. Oh man! And the caution is out before Denny gets back to the white flag. So we'll reset and do it all again. And this time, the front row will be teammates with Briscoe.
Okay, so that was first overtime. We did. Now here we are, double overtime, which I'm not a fan of. I think it's stupid to guarantee a finish under green.
Chase Briscoe, fresher tires. Can he clear off the 2? No, he cannot. Hamlin is there.
I was really hoping Briscoe could win this race because you know how I feel about Denny Hamlin. I think anyone. So.
Briscoe's got to get some clean air. Denny's going to do everything he can to block. He's driving away from the 19.
We'll run by 3. One more solid
Half a lap to go for Denny Hamlin. Briscoe is there, but not going to be able to pounce.
Yep, even Denny Hamlin won.
He's got the Dover hat trick.
Which stunk. So we don't need to see him win. Alright, anyways, so yeah, Hamlin unfortunately won that race. Technically, I did not get that right because I didn't make a prediction. But now, we can make predictions. Because it is time for future predictions portion. Excuse me, where I tried to predict with future so All right, so we're gonna start with um. I think we're gonna see a draw, a 2-2 draw of All-Star game tonight. SEC. I think we win 2-0. And then Leon Norris is gonna win Belgium. Even it's gonna be a McLaren 1-2. Let's be real here. Even Oscar is coming second. And then I think Verstappen's gonna come in third. I almost forgot to make a prediction for NASCAR. Racing around the same time as let's just try IMS. I joined IndyCar more. NASCAR Breaker 400 this weekend. So I'd say Larson wins. I say Pillow gets back to his winning ways. Hmm. When Herta. When Power gets enough podium. So yeah. That will do it for today. Excuse me. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching. God bless. I still believe that Jesus is the Lord. And I will see you tomorrow for the anniversary 10-hour stream at 1 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Oh no. All right, bye YouTube. I said bye YouTube.